Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Bonsai's channel with tools for marketers who love data, whether creating webinars, virtual events, or engaging experiences that deliver deep analytics and actionable insights. Joining us to give us a high-level overview of the company, a little bit of his history and some milestone expectations, we have Joe, the CEO, joining us. Welcome, sir.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, such a pleasure to get you on. So I just want to dive into this for newer audiences. Do you want to just kind of give us that high-level elevator pitch? What exactly is Bonsai doing?
Sure. So, high level, in the marketing tech world, basically there's a whole category of companies that build tools to help businesses grow. So help them bring in the right leads, help them, make their sales teams more effective, help them engage those leads, convert them into opportunities, all kinds of stuff like that. Bonsai basically is building a platform company to connect tons of solutions that are data-driven solutions in that world. So right now we have three products. We have Demio, which is our data-driven webinar platform. We have Reach, which is our audience acquisition platform, and we have Boost, which is our social sharing platform. And our idea is not to build a single product that does a million things, well in a single product. Our goal is to build individual products that are great at one thing, but that are all tightly integrated on the back end. So it's easy for customers to use them. It's easy for customers to expand into new solutions over time. The reason that this matters is that in the marketing world today, the average company uses 120 different marketing SaaS solutions to run their business. So it's this huge explosion of vendors. When I was just coming out of college to start my first company back in 2010, there were 150 MarTech companies out there. Today, there are 13,000. And so it's grown at this incredible CAGR over the last, 12 years, or 13 years even. And so from our perspective, we think this explosion in vendors is creating a big problem for customers. There have been two studies, one done by Gartner, that showed that the average marketer says that unified customer data is their biggest barrier to success. And that number's grown to over 70% of marketers now saying that as their biggest barrier to success. And then today, 50% of marketers say that unified data, customer data, other data, is their number one decision factor when they're choosing a new tool. So our view is, data is the key to marketing success over time. And in terms of technology, that means integrations between products. It means, making it easy for customers to store, share data, and it means giving customers access to new kinds of data that they never would have had before with other tools. And so Bonsai's in that business. Over time, our goal is to build a big portfolio of these solutions that we can integrate them together tightly, and that we can take them to customers under a single brand where customers know that if they're buying a product from us, they're getting a quality product that's going to let them do things that other products just won't do.
Yeah, definitely appreciate the insight. And you kind of abbreviated a little bit into your history here, but is that what led up to the aha moment for you? How did you get involved with Bonsai specifically?
Yeah, so prior to starting Bonsai, I was working with a company called Avalara, where I was the general manager and ran a couple of different business units there and a couple of different marketing teams. And just consistently, my marketing team struggled with the explosion of tools they were having to manage, trying to get accurate data, trying to get all these tools to work together smoothly. And so we just realized this is a huge opportunity to make this easier for companies. And Avalara obviously was on a huge growth path at the time, went public in 2018, and ultimately was acquired by Vista Equity Partners for $9 billion. It's one of the 25 largest software companies in the world now. And we just saw the model that we were using at Avalara, and we said this model could be used to solve the same problem in marketing technology. So that's what we're doing.
Now, moving forward, we're in 2024 here, kind of getting through the first quarter. What's one thing you're focused on? What should investors pay attention to?
I think the number one thing that our investors should look at is just improvements that we're going to make over time across all the core SaaS metrics. So customers that we're adding, ACV increases, retention improvements, but basically our focus is just on adding more products to our lineup, and then cross-selling those products to our existing customers. So that will improve retention, that will improve ACV, that will improve customer counts over time. So we've already started to make some of those changes within our business. Our team's already been focused on getting some acquisitions closed. We've already been focused on a couple of new products that we're building and that we're going to launch. So keep an eye out for that. But basically, you'll start to see those changes show up on our income statement, in the next couple of quarters. And we're really playing a long game here, where we're gonna try to find transformational things that we can do, and see how those things then play out over time.
Well, on that note, I'll pass it off to the viewers. We'd love to know what you think, and consider subscribing, because as the news and catalyst at the wire, we're going to bring it to you here. But on that note, as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.